Hello guys and welcome to my myth busting video. Today we are going to bust or confirm some of the myths surrounding the defensive and offensive playstyles on Red Dead Online's free roam mode. Before starting the video, I would like to mention that if there's a Red Dead Online myth that you want me to bust, please let me know in the comments. If there's enough interest, I will make more episodes of the same nature in the future. Over the past few months, the defensive playstyle has been getting a lot more popular in free roam, and a lot of people seem to be using it at the moment. People have different reasons to play in defensive mode. For example, maybe they don't want to be bothered by other players in free roam, or some players who like to play with free aim settings in a free roam environment, and they want to experience Red Dead Online free roam as it is, just like any other player, but they don't want to be in a disadvantage against other players when getting attacked by them. Personally, I like this playing style since I've only played free aim games before, and I prefer to play in free aim as much as I can. I also don't like to shoot random players first without any reason, so this is why this playing style is very appealing to me. This only applies to console, by the way. On PC, it is a different story, since you can choose to play in free aim sessions if you want to. You don't have to stop watching this video as a PC player though, since you can still use the information I'm going to show later. What is my personal opinion about defensive mode? I think that they should have continued the same path as in the last Red Dead Online. In Red Dead Online 2010, you could have chosen 3 types of different lobbies. First, free roam, which was pretty much the same auto-aim console free roam that we have right now. Second, hardcore mode, which was pretty much the same but in free aim only. And third, friendly mode, which was just an environment to do what you want to do without any other players disturbing you. You could see other players in the lobby, but you couldn't do any damage to each other. On this game, in a way, they have merged all these together in one lobby. The defensive mode, I guess, is a combination of hardcore and friendly mode from last game. I'm not sure why they chose this approach this time, but I believe that perhaps they wanted to avoid splitting the player base. While doing the damage test in defensive mode, I actually found out that the defensive mode has been buffed. Before the Moonshiners update, the damage reduction was only 20% according to my previous tests. Now, it is about 25%. So myth number 1, you take less damage while in defensive mode and you become unkillable. This myth is half busted, half confirmed. 25% is not much, but it can definitely give you an advantage in a fight against an offensive player. I have conducted a damage test using a few different weapons on 2 of my friends to see how this would affect the PvP fight. The red guy is in offensive and the blue one is in defensive. They are both overweight, which means that they both take 7% less damage, regardless of their playing style. Also, they have both made sure to have a full white health, core and bar during these tests. Myth number 2. Defensive mode is passive mode. We are playing Red Dead Online and passive mode does not exist in this game, as you can still interact with other players and you're not ghosted to others while using this playing style. This game is very different than GTA Online, so this myth is a buster. Myth number 3. You can randomly kill other players while in defensive mode. There is this misconception that you can kill other players randomly while you're in defensive mode. The only way that you can fight other players in defensive mode if they damage you or your vehicle first. So this myth is also busted. If someone does damage you first and turn bright red on your minimap, then you can kill them as self-defense as many times as you wish until they turn blue again. If you continue to fight them in defensive after they've turned blue, you're going to get kicked out of defensive mode and receive a hostility penalty. This has been done to reduce the possibility of abusing defensive mode. Myth number 4. You can lock on or use the aim assist on other players when you're in defensive mode. As you can see, regardless of my aim settings, all PvP is going to be 100% in free aim while in defensive mode. You cannot lock on any players, and on top of that, the aim assist strength will make no difference. You can see that both the auto aim and the scope aim assist work on the NPCs at the back, but not on the player standing right in front of me. This myth is also busted. Myth number 5. You can headshot other players while you're in defensive mode. Headshots are disabled in defensive PvP. On both sides, you can eventually headshot a player by shooting at their head repeatedly, but you cannot headshot them outright with one bullet. So this one is also busted. Myth number 6. You can get players kicked out of defensive mode. Yes, you can by running them over using a vehicle or horse, but this feature is not intended to be in a game and will hopefully get patched soon by Rockstar. So this myth is confirmed. I hope that this video has cleared up some information for you. Make sure to leave more Red Dead Online myths for me in the comments. Also, if you're interested in Red Dead themed t-shirts, make sure to check out my merchandise store. As a January promotion, you can use the code SlyRecon20 for a 20% discount while checking out. Or if you live in the United States, you can use the code SlyReconUS to get a free shipping on all of my merchandise. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
What color speaks to you? Could I interest you in trying that one on?